Recording on.
Call to order this meeting of Tuesday, November 21st. Stand for the pledge of allegiance, please.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, roll call. Councilor Hearn.
Here.
Councilor Schmidt.
Here.
Councilor Wood. Here. Councilor Ritter.
Here.
Councilor Miller. And Councilor Pointer.
Here.
All right. Okay, before us tonight, we have resolution 2023-12. Resolution adopting hiring criteria and policies for the city recorder / manager position.
Yeah, Mayor, this was brought up that we should have adopted hiring and criteria for the city. So we are putting it in a resolution. It is the job description and I have amended it. So you will probably want to read the resolution. There's one sentence different. We're adding the ad that we quote placed. So it just is additional information. I will let you know that we had talks with the attorney. I put this out to the whole entire state of Oregon, to all the cities, and asked them what they adopt as their hiring criteria for city managers, policies specifically. What do they do? Crickets. Nobody answered. Usually you get 15 to 20 answers a day on those things when you ask questions. I did get a senior advisor for cities reached out to me and was inquiring why we were worried about it. That is not something that's, it's just you have a hiring procedure. You just hire your city manager. Their contract is approved in an open meeting. And I said there was concern from citizens, from the council members. And he said, well, overkill it with a resolution, then and just do your job description and your ad, or I did the ad. He said job description, so that's why there's an amendment to the resolution. But in principle, we are okay. Once again, nothing is being done illegally or wrong. I don't think Lakeside in the past, as far as I can tell, I know probably not when I was hired, did anything like this or anything to this respect. So here we are. I think you should read the resolution and then you can vote on the amended resolution as read, and we can carry on with the executive session.
All right, resolution 2023-12, a resolution adopting hiring criteria and policies for the city recorder / manager. Whereas the city of Lakeside wishes to hire a recorder / manager, and whereas hiring criteria and policies should be adopted, and whereas the attached job description, Exhibit A, and advertisement, Exhibit B, will be used as criteria for evaluating candidates for employment. And now, therefore, be it resolved, the Lakeside City Council formally adopts Exhibits A and B entitled Job Description and Advertisement. I need to read the past and adopted.
No, I just need a motion.
Okay. So
I make a motion to adopt resolution 2023-12, a resolution adopting hiring criteria and policies for the city recorder / manager position.
I second. Motion's been made by Councilor Wood and second by Councilor Ritter to adopt resolution 2023-12. All right. All in favor?
Discussion.
Oh, discussion. Sorry, my bad.
Okay. So discussion.
Looking at it right away. Discussion.
Have we discussed this in an open meeting with public input? So when did we do that?
Well, we did it in a meeting where we outlined what we would do. This is a public meeting with public input. So,
This is.
yes, it is.
Yes,
It's an
it
open
is.
meeting right now. Right now, it is an open meeting. It, public has the chance to, well, Mayor, you can call for public input. It's on every agenda, but it's not on this one. But this is a public meeting.
This is
Where
a
the
special
public-
meeting and you have to follow the agenda.
It's a public meeting. Public input.
So
We have public here.
And we have public comment.
Aren't you a public?
Because you didn't put it on the agenda, so there was public input, so it was
Yeah, but meeting is open to the public.
well, that doesn't say they can comment.
But they were able to provide input all the way up when for the 24 hours, it's now been 48 hours because the first one was actually posted, was the same thing. So again, I am doing, we're on your time. So I defer to the council. It's whatever the council wants to do.
I think it's time for vote.
Well, I just have something to say is that previous councils have not had to do this. So apparently previous councils have been wrong.
That could be
But you were on those councils.
sometimes, that's,
So why wasn't this fixed then?
I don't know, but maybe it was wrong every time we did it. But it's still wrong. Certainly, and I also would like to see some additional things in this description that aren't in. So what are we gonna do?
Well, at the last meeting, we decided that I would work with Melissa to post that, so we should have discussed it as a council probably. And all agreed upon a proper job description. I agree on that point. No.
So what is your solution? Do we just,
We need to have
Close.
a public meeting where this is, where people can comment on this, so we can find out what the people really want. That's.
you want, find out the people want to have in a city recorder manager? And what they have here in your packet was not thorough enough?
We have never had, I've never seen a public meeting where we have had to have public comment on what people want. And when we hire a city manager or a recorder.
It's not, I've never, ever seen it in my whole career. I have seen the councils adopt a recruitment package, which is kind of what you have before you in this resolution. The city manager recorder job description was sent out to you all with the ad. That was the agreement at the public meeting we had. I guess citizens could have protested that at that time and said, we'd like it, to see it out in the agenda, which it's on tonight. You have a description that is standard across the board. I pulled it from other cities that are using the same one. I mean, it's not anything out of the ordinary. A city manager recorder's job is pretty standard and universal across. So again, I want to be clear. I'm not telling the council that you can't pause this or you can't reschedule it or whatever. I want to make it very clear that we are not doing anything illegal, that there is nothing wrong with the procedure we have right now. Now, if you're, to Councilor Pointer's point, if you want to have a job description, I think it gets a little weird when you have, I've never seen the public comment on like what they want to see. You can have a meet and greet, which we can actually post later, but I've never seen citizens talk about what they want in a job description. That's usually done up by legal teams in the city itself. So you're on uncharted territory with me, and I just you can do what you need to do. you can do what your council wants to do. I just want to say this procedure tonight, right now, is not anything illegal. It's if you want to pause it, or Counselor Pointer, you want to add some things to the job description, I totally understand that. I get that. It was sent out. You had a chance. I mean, I would have welcomed any suggestions. So other than that, you
I
guys
understand.
can decide what you want to do.
Alan wanted to add things or take out things or whatever, but as far as the general public telling us what they want in here, I don't. I never heard of that. The job description, application, everything is on the city website, has been for a long time. There's nothing different than has ever been done, except now. I understand. I get all the bickering and fighting and all the crap going on in town, but this is not time. We're not under the gun. We are under the gun actually, but I mean, this is not time for people to show their worst side. We have to have a city manager, and we have to come together as a council. We were elected as a council, and we were elected to make decisions for the public. Not one single group, but the public. So
Certainly. Probably that.
where I'm at is, we had public meetings. One showed up tonight, and there's some on Zoom.
Nothing was put in the same.
Why? I don't understand why.
That's what the law says.
mm,
Oh, do what you wish.
I'll call for the vote.
Well, is there any more discussion on what do you think we should do? Just curiosity, let's go around, let's round robin it. What do you think?
I think that this is a great job description, and it looks like it has since I got here when Kirk Kelly was the city manager. It's pretty standard, and I'm okay with it.
Good enough for past councils, it's good enough for this council.
Yeah, I mean, we sent out the job description to all the council members before she posted and got the okay from everyone before it was posted, so.
We do our discussion and decision in the council.
Yeah,
Over email or personally, whatever.
Well, we're doing more than the prior councils did, and there was never a problem with the prior councils or anybody getting butthurt over it. So as far as I'm concerned, we go with what we've got. We've more than done what we need to do, and we need to take a vote on this.
yeah, I mean, the alternative is we hold another meeting to add that to the agenda, and then we're pushing it out even further. And now we're, looking at possibly not having a city manager when we hire
Right.
the new one. So we just, the time is not, the timeline's tight.
Oh,
Well, you also, just to throw this out, you also have the job that's been posted for, it's been posted for the 2.5 weeks or whatever. The job's closed, you have applicants. And
And now
so
they
if
want-
you're going to change the job description, you'd have to open it back up for another 2 weeks. So take that into consideration when
we
discussing.
don't have another 2 weeks to open it back up. So, if y'all wanna go and file another complaint, yeah. Laura,
Executive session.
What?
We're not in an
We're
executive
not in an
session.
executive
When you
session.
go into executive session, that's when you can do that.
What law is that?
He's a public talking. Are you taking public
No, I'm
comment?
not taking public comments. So, no, I'm not, it's not on the agenda. All right, is there any more discussion?
I'm good.
Okay. So, like I said, the motion has been made. And seconded. And, All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
Okay.
Okay. So it was
Yeah.
okay. Yes, it does. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so. Now we will go into an executive session.
Thank you for coming.
All right, Lakeside County, I'm gonna get the door. Lakeside City Council will now meet in executive session. The executive session will be held pursuant to ORF 192.6602A, which permits the council to meet in executive session to consider employment of a public officer, employee, staff member, or individual agent. Representatives of the news media and designated staff will be permitted to attend the executive session. All other persons will not be permitted to attend the executive session. Representatives of the news media are specifically directed not to report on any of the deliberations during the executive session, except to state the general subject of the session as announced. No decision will be made during the executive session. Okay.
Well, I gotta put everybody in the waiting room. Oops, but not me. Okay, I think they're all in a waiting room. out. Okay, I think you're good. You got mics.
Okay,
And I don't, let me go check and make sure he's not standing out there.
You can go on.
okay. We are out of executive session. Back in regular meeting. I believe our next meeting is December 14th. Is there anything else we're,
Unless you have interviews scheduled, which would be executive session.
oh,
Let's make a motion.
Somebody needs to direct me to do something.
oh, I need a motion for interviews, I'm sorry.
I make a motion to direct our city manager to contact the chosen applicants for a executive session interview.
My second.
All right, motion's been made by Councilor Hearn and second by Councilor Ritter. Any discussion?
Yeah, are we still on for November 27th? It's a Monday, I believe.
As far as I
Yes.
know.
I am available.
Okay. I will try to set those up late afternoon into evening because I know Councilman Miller is available at that time.
Okay,
Still good for me too.
Okay.
all right, so. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed?
I'm gonna abstain on this.
Okay. All right. So that will be our next executive session is on the 27th, if we can get those scheduled. And our next, well, I'm not even gonna say the next regular meeting because we don't really know.
Yeah, it's still December.
December
Yeah,
14th.
yeah, you will have a
Y'all
quorum.
bring gifts and cake because that's my birthday cake.
Oh. Got it.
Mine's 2 days before.
Yeah, I'm just kidding, but please don't bring anything. All right, meeting is adjourned.
Wait,
You have to.
wait.
What?
Wait.
What's your comment here?